Dear men, here is how to clean your genitals properly. It is known to be the most valuable part of your body and you all know that. So why do you avoid the cleaning of that particular area properly? So it is not only for your sake but also for your partner and everybody that moves close to you. You know, you don't want to be smelling around and the only problem is coming from your genitals. That's very bad. The same way you guys talk about women is the same way it is in men. So as a man, you should properly take care of your genitals. You're welcome to Wisdom Yard Online TV and this is Lifestyle Show with Ajomiko, your only success sugar mommy of Lagos. And today we want to talk about how our men can also take care of their genitals properly. Yes, it is advisable that you wash your genitals with warm water on a daily basis while you're having your shower or when you're having your bath. Given to the fact that this particular area is mostly enclosed all day long in our underwear, it is perfect that you clean it gently with warm water. And if you're the kind of person that has a foreskin, make sure that while washing you pull your foreskin gently, you pull it back gently and wash the under, wash your foreskin, because if you don't wash your foreskin, it tends to build in, you tend to see some kind of chisel looking substance which is known as smegma. And this smegma is naturally known to be a lubricant that it is found on top of the penis, and it tends to give the penis its moist. So if it is in the foreskin, it tends to cause smelly, it tends to give us a smell, a bad smell, as well as become a breeding site for bacteria. Not only that, and it begins to give some kind of soreness, redness and swollenness on the penis, and that is called balanitis. So you don't want that for yourself, so you need to always clean very well with warm water. The next thing is that to avoid smell, you should always make sure that you don't use too much soap or shower gel. It's enough that you wash with warm water. And if it sees that you're bent on making use of soap, make sure that it is a mild soap or unperfumed soap rather than making use of too much caustic based soap. It is not even necessary that you use a lot of soap, and you should always wash every day. Now do not forget to always clean your testicles and the area beneath the testicles, that is the area that leads to your anus, the area between your testicles and your anus. Clean it and make sure it is odor free. Sometimes air tends to build up in this area. Air and sweat tend to build up in this area the most. So if you have a lot of air, the way it is in your armpit, whereby there's a lot of air and it tends to cause some discomfort as well as some smell, you don't want that to happen in your genitals. So you should make sure that this particular area needs utmost cleaning, and that is every day. It is not something you do occasional. And now to women, yes, mothers and maybe foster parents, please, if it is a young child or a young boy or a baby, please do not forcefully push back the foreskin of the baby, because at this age they are still their genitals are still very tender and it is open to all sort of harm. So you should just leave it that way. You don't need to clean the foreskin of a little child, because doing that might actually lead to some complications in his later stage of life. And to the men, while you are down there cleaning, make sure that you check out your testicles on a monthly basis, at least once in a month. So you should make sure that you check out for lumps. Check out for any irregularities in that area, check out for any kind of swollenness, because you can't be all careful when it comes to your genitals. So you should always know what your testicles should look like, you should know what your scrotum should look like, and you should know when to visit the medical practitioner. So if you're noticing something that is abnormal down there, you should make sure that you visit a medical practitioner. So I think you've learned something today. You should always clean your genitals properly. It is not only for you to start abusing women that she has a fishy smell down there. Are you also taking care of your genitals? That is the question. Okay, thank you very much for joining me today, and until next time, I remain Ajomiko.